Okay, yeah, I know. Charlie Kirk was shot. Absolutely disgusting. I know a lot of people don't like him, especially left wingers. People who aren't Christians don't like him, but he was doing what he does, and he is in my opinion, one of the reasons why uh, Trump got elected with college kids, but because of his outreach on college campuses. And I mean, I just heard that a few minutes ago that he was shot. Here is from X. It looks the reports are that he was shot in the neck. They've got the shooter. The the reports I've seen is he is alive, but I haven't seen anything saying that he was killed yet or that he died. Uh, this is outrageous. And of course, a lot of left wingers are saying that he's brought this on himself. Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA. A lot of people are saying that he brought it on himself because of who he is. Oh, I didn't know his middle name was James. Charles James Kirk. I watched a lot of his, I mean, I've watched his Turning Point stuff. And let's see here what I can find. Uh, Shot an event at Utah Valley University in Utah. There's a suspect taken into custody. Trump has released a statement. We must all pray for Charlie Kirk, who's been shot. A great guy from top to bottom. God bless him. Cash Patel said that he's closely monitoring the shooting. FBI is on the way there. Okay, let's see here. Utah Valley University was the latest stop on Kirk's American comeback tour with his organization. The event was scheduled for noon. More than 6,800 people had signed a petition prior to the event requesting the faculty prevent Kirk from speaking. Allowing him to speak on our campus would not only misrepresent the values we hold dear, but also create an environment where divisive rhetoric could flourish. Yeah, anytime you disagree with the liberals, it's it's divisive. It's only divisive if you disagree with them. Gavin Newsom, a Democrat who interviewed Kirk on a recent podcast, weighed in, calling the attack disgusting, vile, and reprehensible. Newsom finally has done something that, okay, Newsom actually did something, done something right. You know, hey, Spittle. Yeah, you're the only one here, I guess, Spittle. I mean, I just went live here when I heard that Charlie Kirk was shot. I've only been live for about 6 minutes. This is, I mean, I just woke up a few minutes ago. Hey, Tyrone, it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, Charlie Kirk was shot, apparently shot in the neck, from what early reports said. Um, that I've got on the video there. That's I'm not playing the sound, obviously, but that's off of X, obviously, of the shooting. But yeah, this is absolutely disgusting that the man, like I said, I've watched a lot of his Turning Point stuff. He's stood strong in his Christian faith. He stood strong as a supporter of conservatism. He has disagreed with Trump, as all of us have. We've all had our own disagreements with things that Trump has done. Hey, old guy. But he's never been vile. I've never heard him say anything vile. Uh, you may disagree with what the man says, but to uh, take a shot at him, this is absolutely disgusting. There, I've never seen or heard him say anything that would warrant. I mean, that could enrage somebody to the point where they'd want to take a shot at him. Now, you disagree with him all you want, but to shoot at him, this Yeah, there's nothing about his status as of right now. 37 past the hour, the last thing they've got, and it's really nothing. Um, they've got the person that shot, they've got a suspect. And the left's already saying, well, if the right hadn't been, if the right would only ban guns, and Charlie's a big Second Amendment, and so I'm waiting for them to say, for somebody on the left to come out and say, well, he got killed by somebody exerting the rights that he wants. This is I mean, I don't know. I Somebody tell me why. I I can't understand why somebody would want to do this. It's not like he has said things. Again, I've never heard him say anything particularly vile. Well, yeah, there were two. I heard the video I saw showed two bullet shots. Anybody wants to come on? I just posted the link. Yeah, Britain banned guns, and now they're banning knives because of stabbage. Guys can't get a hold of guns, so they get a hold of knives. Well, now what's Britain do? They ban knives. You know, what's after that? They're going to start banning fists and feet, baseball bats. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, I don't understand why. I know I'm just repeating myself here because I'm just in shock. He holds open and honest discussions. He never he doesn't berate the individual. Now he has, and there may be say something like, well, there's your typical leftist, or there's your typical Democrat. But again, okay, Okay. Yeah, and Poland announces this invoked NATO Article 4. So that means, that great. You're Tyler, you're exactly, I mean, discussion. That's all Charlie's ever done is hold discussions. Opposing views. Opposing views on religion, opposing views on politics. That's all he's ever gone out there and done is opposing views. And I'm not blaming the gun. I'm blaming the idiot that was holding the gun. I just wish that they would, I just pray he lives. Pray for his wife, his children. And like once again, the left calls him divisive. Why? Because he doesn't march to their tune. So anybody that doesn't agree with the left wing, they're divisive. The worst weapon is a keen mind. Yeah, you're right about that. And Charlie, he
Yeah, sure.
he hey Tyler, yeah, he's got the keen mind, but then the arguments always put to him were the same arguments over and over and over again. No, people rarely brought a new argument before him.
That's
You there, Tyler?
like this isn't our country. This isn't
That
our country right now. We can't be doing that.
I okay. Okay. You muted yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I mean myself.
Okay.
I thought you were getting the feedback or something. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Um. Yeah. I'm just in shock that somebody would shoot him.
It, it is the if you can't beat them, you have to kill them. That's what that is. They stopped reasoning and started just shooting. That's fucked up. Excuse my language.
Well, the problem is the left blames the right. The left blames us, people like me, for the shootings, but it's rarely those of us on the right that are doing the shootings.
No, see, no. Well, the left blames. Oh well, it's everybody's fault, but the person that actually did it fault. Oh, it's the
Well,
gun
yeah,
that shot him. It's the fork that made you fat. It's systemic and oppression from the magical land of furries and farts that you can't grow. It's everybody's fault but your own. And I'm getting tired of it personally. Hold on a sec. Off of my daily walk to get my run my errands and kids around. Sorry.
that's all right.
Yeah, but it's tiring. It literally is. Like y'all, we can't grow as a nation if we are half of the population unable to take responsibility for the shit they do. He, what is this?
I'm absolutely, like I said, I'm just in absolute shock because I'm in more shock that he was shot than I was when they shot at Trump. I expect lefty loonies to shoot at Trump, but
I actually
somebody
expect them to
shoot,
take anybody.
but to
Like
shoot at Charlie Kirk, that this just absolutely amazes. I'm in shock at this one.
honestly, I'm not. I'm honestly not. I listen to a lot of his debates, and a lot of people dislike what he say. Why? Because he promote traditional values. What's wrong with that?
He
Having a strong moral center.
he promotes his faith.
Mm-hmm.
He promotes his conservative beliefs. He promotes his uh, beliefs in the country, in the United States, in our founders, in our Constitution. It's not like he sits there and he doesn't badmouth individuals on a regular basis.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't attack individuals. He attacks ideas. And for some people, the attacking their ideas is attacking them.
It's because when you can't compete, when you really can't defend your beliefs, your ideas, when they're indefensible, you it breaks something inside of it. And there have been times where he got caught up. He's not the most verbose. Some days he lets the college kids kind of talk over him sometimes to meander. But for the most part, he destroys their arguments.
The most heated arguments he gets into, discussions he gets into, the ones that take the are is on abortion, because he takes them down the path of the like one of the ones I heard last night watching one of his things. Well, no, is it okay for a mother to kill her 2-year-old? Well, no, it's not. Well, it's okay for a mother to kill her 1-year old, her 2-day old. No, no, no. Then why is it okay for her to kill the baby that hasn't quite been born yet?
You know, it's because they dehumanize being human. Oh, it's just a fetus.
You
No,
know,
it's not.
what's the like he asked the one woman this on that video I saw. He goes, "You're saying it's not okay for her to kill the baby that's 2 hours old, but 24 hours earlier you were okay with her killing it." You know what a difference that 24 hours makes in your worldview, right?
Yeah,
And
that's sad, man.
I, I'm refreshing, trying to see if there's any updates.
I seriously hope he survived. Like, I'm not a religious man. I believe in something. You know, I may not say the words, I may not hear the hymns, I may not go to the building, but I do believe in something.
Right.
I hope whatever's out there look out for him.
Okay, let's see here. What's UPI putting up 5 minutes ago? Anything we don't already know? Nope, they're not.
Hopefully, it's just a graze and he'll be all right.
I did not know his middle name was James, but
Oh man.
yeah, it's like okay, somebody's mom and dad was a Star Trek fan.
CT Kirk. Hi, you're getting yup. Oh, oh man. But this ain't the country I at one point do we realize that, indulging in certain people is destroying our nation. And I don't mean like
Yeah,
just indulging in insanity.
yeah, the Washington Post, their headline: right wing activist Charlie Kirk shot. You know, uh, Reuters, conservative commentator. Washington Post, conservative activist.
I'm back through. Had to hop off for something.
Let's see, Business Insider, Trump ally. CNN, Trump ally. The New Republic, MAGA troll, Charlie Kirk. Some of these headlines: MAGA troll. I love it. Right wing influencer, Trump ally. MAGA troll is probably the worst one I've seen so far. Conservative commentator, that's perfectly fine. Right-wing activist, that one, a little bit of bias there. But the New Republic coming out, entertainment, TV personality, right-wing activist. The media never calls anybody a left-wing activist. So it's only right-wing activists. If they're on the left, they're progressive. Because progressive sounds so much better. Variety, MAGA influencer. Independent MAGA influencer. Okay, critical condition. A school shooting in Colorado. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Lead to hateful words. But following up what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions.
MSNBC. That. Oh, it's Charlie Kirk's fault that he got shot. Because he's got hateful thoughts and says hateful words. That's just MSNBC. That's low even for you. That's absolutely low even for you. I don't know who that bald-headed character is there on them. That somebody would, blame him for what somebody else did.
In which a shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, to emphasize what you just emphasized, we don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about.
And it could have been a supporter who shot Charlie Kirk. You have got to be kidding me. MSNBC. Exactly how disgusting can you get? Exactly how disgusting can you get there? This is that the shooter there, the bald-headed man? Looks like he's got his arms in handcuffs.
Has the right to remain silent. Has the right to remain silent.
Yeah, that bald-headed man there must be the shooter or the suspected shooter. Okay. This is bad. We're getting okay. Now what's MSN?
As we were just talking about a moment ago with Alan, after one of the Doge employees was allegedly attacked in Washington, D.C., that's what Donald Trump used as a justification to send in federal troops into Washington, D.C. to get things under control. The carjacking situation, he used that. And I know it's hard to predict the future, Mark, but you can imagine the administration using this as a justification for something.
I must admit I'm at a loss to guess as to what happens next. But Kirk,
because
All right, MSNBC, you are so vile, so disgusting. You really and truly are with what you say. You're absolutely disgusting, and what you first you blame it on Charlie Kirk, then you say it was one of Kirk's supporters. Now you're going to say whatever Trump does in the future, whatever Trump does in the future, he's going to use this as an excuse. How exactly how disgusting can a network get? I don't understand how disgusting a network can get that they're they're blaming the shooting. I'm I'm an absolutely. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, oh, Ted Cruz says that he's known Charlie Kirk since they were teenagers. Okay. Uh, Here we go. Ted Cruz is horrific. Charlie Kirk is a good friend. We've been friends since he was a teenager. A courageous leader. Heidi and I are praying for Charlie right now. May God's healing hand be on him. Greg Abbott. Okay, who's this? Morgan Ariel. I'm not exactly certain who she is. The name's familiar. I'm just having a hard time placing it right now. I'm okay. I okay. Let's see here. Tim Pool. Okay, great. That's good news, old guy. Thank you. Thank you. You know, like I said, I watch his stuff. I watch Turning Point's videos, and I don't agree with every, like anybody. I don't agree with every point, every position Charlie Kirk has. Like I don't agree with every position Trump has. I don't agree with every position anybody has. I disagree with Monkey all the time. But just but I've got respect for him because he does what he does go out there and I just I just get I'm in shock. Okay, there's too many. Okay, so it's the UK. Okay, because the main turning point account's not putting anything out there right now. Well, that's turning. Well, okay. Charlie's alive and fighting in hospital. Okay. Okay, 18 minutes ago. Yeah, we're okay. They airlifted Charlie to the hospital. What's the Dallas Express saying? Okay. Nothing. All right, guys. We're not going to hear any. I mean, I don't think we're going to hear anything in the next few minutes. Uh, if anything does come up later on, I may jump back on. I'm just like I said, I'm just absolutely thoroughly disgusted with this. We don't see right wing violence like this. We don't see conservatives going out and shooting up schools. We don't see conservatives going out and shooting at presidential candidates. We don't see conservative groups going out and protesting in front of Supreme Court justices' houses with weapons. You know, they keep going. The worst, the absolute worst that you can say, you know, go back 4 or 5 years to January 6th. And before that, you know, it was like the Tea Party protests. Remember after the Tea Party people left than what they were before they showed up? But the left, the left has gotten markedly more violent than the right is. But they're the ones that want to ban. Maybe they want to ban guns because they know that they shouldn't have them because they're not emotionally equipped to have guns. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just say a prayer for Charlie Kirk and his family. And at worst, I'll be back tomorrow morning. All right, unless something kicks off later on this afternoon on this, later on this evening. All right. Y'all have a good one.